And I was delaying. He said, no, get up before you forget it. So this is just explaining. This is just getting for you that may not understand to understand. Y'all need to get your affairs in order. If you're gonna push a person that much, you need to be seeking God like that. It don't take nothing but for a snap, blinking another eye. Motorcade going down to whatever. You seen it with JFK. You seen it with Martin Luther King. So don't tell me they can't get to him. I don't give a darn if he had armies and armies and armies covering him. Same thing with Hitler. And that's what you're looking at a modern day. He don't like for you to say it, but I'm gonna say it because he told me that before I heard anybody ever say anything about it. He has the characteristics. I didn't say he was Hitler. I say he has the characteristics of Hitler. Study how he came in his reign to power, and you will find it. Trying to establish his own government, being a dictator. Trump has a prideful smirk on his face that what he is saying to you, because they keep telling him to keep his big mouth closed because he's like a child. He has to speak and say certain things, but that's what keep him from being, and I've been saying it the whole time. So they trying to advise him of what to say and what not to say. But he send out these tweets and he come on social media and he do these things. For him to be delegating office and president, I mean, and such a power, you can't take that from Mr. Biden. He knew how to govern himself accordingly. I don't care how much y'all didn't like him and whatever you said he did and didn't do. Every one of the presidents did and didn't do something. The president in office now took the credit for what Obama did to the economy. Y'all talk about nursing and all that. That was not given by President Trump. As a matter of fact, when he was mad because he was getting put out of office with your boo boo the food sales, he the one held up those checks because he wanted to put his name on the checks. And it took somebody else to come and release them checks to y'all. But you gave him the credit. And that's what he good at. He's been a dirty businessman since the beginning. I'm gonna stay with it because that's the first thing he told me, even when he was back on Apprentice. I never had the appetite to watch him. I didn't watch the inauguration. I don't watch anything that he has to say. I don't. There's this one person I just do not. And my family members will tell you that I'm real as the day. If I don't just with you, now, I'm not evil. I'm not bitter. I'm not one to put people down and stuff like that. So you will hear me praise him for the good things that he do with no problem. But when it comes to God and it comes to prophesying, I'm gonna deliver just what thus said the Lord. And it does not matter about nobody's feelings because God don't care about our feelings. He care about his word. When you pray his word because he's obligated to his word. And you are living epistles, so that means he's obligated to you too when you are the righteousness of God. If you step outside of that, you have now put yourself in a dangerous position. He just told us last night that he turned them over to a reprobate mind, didn't he? So let the peace of God be with you and in your hearts and you and your families. I hope that it came with clarity that you may understand what unfolded and what was said, that about to take place in major platforms. And even he showed me an open vision on last night. I don't know. I have to say it because I don't know if I remember to say it. That some type of vehicle was running up in a church and different attacks with racism, racism.